All right, let's do it to it. Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is for you. Soul Commodore back at you again, and we are back with some more Undertale True Pacifist this morning. Um, I hope wherever you are safe and warm and comfortable and cozy. Where I am, it's an extremely windy day today. Um, Now, mind you, these temperatures are in Celsius, so if you are American or you somewhere else that might happen to use Fahrenheit, which I'm not sure where else that is other than America, but either way, um, it says that in Celsius, the actual ambient temperature is about 4 degrees, which is above freezing, and because zero is freezing, and with the wind chill, and it is extremely windy today, it's like -6. So uh yeah, it's a very cold and blustery day today, but that's okay because we're in here, we're warm, we're cozy, we're gonna be playing some more Undertale. Now the last time we were together, we were um we had just finished the core, we had fought Mediton, we learned the truth that Alphys had lied to us. Um because she had made it seem like if we just talk nicely with Asgore, the king, he'll let us through, right? And she revealed to us that no, and as a matter of fact, you need a human soul and a monster soul to pass through the barrier to get back to the human world. And as such, we're going to have to kill Asgore if we want to go home. So that's where we're at now. We were also running around seeing if we could we learned the origins of Mediton. We also were I did say in my off time I was going to raise up enough money to get the to start the process of getting the Temi armor. Um we're not there. We're not even close. So I think just like the fight with Glide, getting the Temi armor is going to be like a little postscript with the game. Like after we finish the True Pacifist ending, then I'll go back to, showing you exactly how to do all of that. Unless, of course, I get 1,000 Gs beforehand, which may very well happen because we're coming up on the neutral ending of the game, but we have to go back in to the game to start the True Pacifist ending. So, you know, there's still plenty of battles that we have to do that might get us there. But either way, let's get to the game, shall we? Let me just... there we go. Let me turn off this music. There we go. All right. So yeah, we're in a slightly different place that than we were last time because I was running around trying to get more Gs, and we got about 190 more Gs than we had last time. Um, so, but there were some things that I want to show you guys. Oh, well, hello. I guess we'll do this first. But we have to pick on the stigmatism. Got out of there nice. Okay, well, okay, if we can get a couple more battles like that, we might actually get the money that we need. Maybe. There is a trick. Hey, there we go. Let's see if we can do this, and this is a speedrun trick. Hey, so we can get some more battles. There we go. That wasn't working for me this morning when I was trying. Also, let's try not to die, shall we? Sing again. Again, let's try not to die here. At least now we only have one. This one's not too bad. Yay. Hello. That's new. But that's okay. We escaped. Let's go save and heal up real quick. Right. Try that trick again. See if we can garner any more battles here. This is the trick, and basically I'm just holding up and down on the control stick. Well, actually not on the control stick, on these buttons here, the directional buttons. That's a trick that people use in speed runs, especially for genocide route, to um, try to get as many battles in as they possibly can, so that they can kill everyone. Um, that's not what we're using it for. We're trying to get money. Whew, that was close. That was also close. But now we only have one person to deal with, which is better. All right, they're coming at a little faster clip this time, but that's fine. We're confused again. Our controls are inverted. Oh man. Okay. All right. So how many G's are we at now? Oh. 790. Okay. We really don't have that much further to go. So we'll just keep doing this. I know this is really, really boring gameplay, but and basically what that movement does is the battles are kind of triggered by the amount of time. I think part of the reason, part of the way the battles are triggered is the amount of time that you're moving around on that particular screen. So doing that up and down thing, you're just moving really, really quickly, but the game is logging that you're moving around a lot, and thus it opens you up to a fight. Um, we're going to mystify Final Frogget because he's got the Frogget. The Final Frogget has the most annoying attacks out of everyone here. If I'm being honest. And next we'll actually we will do astigmatism. Which one do you want? Do you want to not be picked on? Oh no, you want to be picked on. Okay. Astigmatism. Let's pick on him. There we go. Oh. All right. So we will spare astigmatism. Ah man. Hey, look at that. Real easy. I didn't see how many gold that was, but we will check. We should only have to do this a couple more times, and then we'll have enough. Yeah, just one more time. Actually, I might do it a couple more times to get a little bit more gold, so that we can buy like the cowboy hat and stuff. But that might be no. I want to do that this episode. Oh, you guys again. Okay. What happens if I? Actually, no. I'm gonna sing to that guy first. Man, I got rocked in that. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. We we went to a little get together last night, a little dinner party. Uh, Made some mashed potatoes and kale. It's kind of a nice blend of both mine and my wife's different recipes. I was trying not to get hit there, but that's okay. Um, so basically, we use the mashed potatoes and kale is like a classic Dutch recipe from her dad's side of the family. Um, so that's where the kale comes in. And the fact that you're supposed to eat it. I don't like vinegar, but you're supposed to eat it with salt and vinegar. I put salt on it, not vinegar. Um, but aside from that, um, let's try picking on astigmatism. Yeah. Um, oops. There we go. Um, so it was a blend of that recipe, and then the mashed potatoes I made um, are basically my grandmother's recipe on my dad's side of the family. Um, so it was kind of nice. Okay, we're racking up gold pretty good here, actually. Okay, there's an item that I have to buy that is 600 G's as well as so we're gonna do this a little bit longer. I apologize, but we are gonna do this a little bit longer. At least this music in the core is really good, and it's very interesting too that the music because this isn't the regular battle music. I didn't mention that the first time we went through the core. Um, this isn't the regular battle music that's supposed to pop up whenever you battle anybody in the game. This is it. Just the core music continues, which is a very interesting change. Hey, you didn't tell me what it is that you want me to do, man. Uh, I think astigmatism wants you to maybe it wants you to pick on him if there's other people present, and then if there's not, then you're not supposed to pick on him. But I don't know. Actually, what am I doing? I want to save. Yes. Okay. You only got to do this a couple more times. Oh, just a magic. Okay. That was easy. Didn't even take any damage. But that might also be that we're running out of enemies here. We're sparing them, so we're not killing them. So we're not actually running out, but we'll see. Okay, here we go. Never mind what I said. Oh, these flies are like the most annoying thing in the world. These butterflies aren't much better. Oh, we died. Okay. Well, I think that might be a good opportunity to go to a different area. Like maybe we'll go to Hotland and get some G's there. Go to left floor two, maybe. Let's try it. What's here? Oh, just I don't think there's any enemies on this screen, so it's not worth doing the trick. Oh, you know what? I went to the wrong side. I don't want to go through all this. We'll go to the right two instead of left two. There we go. This should be better. Huh. What do you guys got to say? Toasty bun. I love hot dogs, but the hot dog guy left, even though all his stuff is still here. Guess he's just too lazy to clean it anyway. I also love the fact that Sans' shack still has snow on the top, even though we're in Hotland. It's great. Okay. So there might be enemies here. We'll see. Ah, yes. See, the music changed. Let's flirt. Whoa. This is a quite an interesting little get together here. Oh, I think we might have to approach. Uh, there we go. There we go. Now we can spare them. Ooh, this is a fun little attack. Vulcan. Let's encourage it. Do, 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 do. There we go. All right, just a couple more of those, and then we can move on with the story. You can also add some extra movement here, going back and forth. There we go. Ah, Cinder Plane again. Let's approach. Gonna have to do it again. There we go. Okay, how many gold we at now? Okay, just a few more. Just need 100 and like 160 more or so. Oh, you again. All right. Ah, I missed it. Shoot. All right. One more battle should do it, and then we'll move on. Oh, that's right. There's a hidden path there because that's where we fought. So sorry. Ooh, the double Davis Pyro A. Well, we got to heat this up. Is what we got to do, and then try and avoid these bombs. And we gotta heat it up some more. I love the little heat effect. Everything getting wavy. It's great stuff. There we go. 90 gold. Ah, one more. I thought we were done. Bird just flew by my window. That's fun. Okay, you two again. Okay, so we can mercy them. Whoa, jeez. It's actually pretty good practice for a fight that'll be coming up later in the game. All right. 100 gold. Perfect. That gives us all the money that we need. So, first things first is we're going to go back to the core. Well, the hotel, actually. Um, we're going to buy the cowboy hat because that's going to come and play later when I explain some things. So we're going to buy the cowboy hat, and then we will go send Temmie to college. Is what we'll do. Because I think the cowboy hat is 600 Gs, if I'm correct. Oh, 350. So we got even more than we needed. Perfect. I don't think we need the empty gun, but we'll see. I'll check my notes before we buy the empty gun. Okay, so now we got to take the elevator to left floor 1 so that we can get on the boat to Waterfall. Yeah, let's save. And once again, Alphys has locked the lab, so we can't get into the lab at all anymore, unfortunately. Yes, we're going to Waterfall, thank you. La la la, the water is very dry today. All right, and off we go. Come again sometime? Probably, yeah. All right, we're gonna put the cowboy hat in this box. There we go. You'll see a whole bunch of other items in there that look like different clothes and just toy knife and bandage and stuff. That'll all come into play later. But for now, we need to go into Waterfall, and we need to go to Temmie Village because we need to send Tem to college. And sending Tem to college is one of the ways in which we will end up with the. Oh, I went the wrong way. I went the way you're supposed to go, not the way to get to Temmie Village. Sending Temmie to college is how you get the Temmie armor. All right. Here we are. So, buy 10 pay for college. Now, if you don't want to do all that grinding, if you don't want to like sell things because this is the only shop in the game where you can sell items, what you can do is you can buy 10 flakes on sale for 1G and then sell them back to Tem for 2G. So basically, bit by bit, dollar by dollar, you can raise the $1,000 and it'll be Tem's own money. So, but we don't have to do that. College, Tem pursue higher education. Yeah. Whoa, that's a lot of months. Can Tem really accept? Okay, Tem go to college and make you prouds. All right. You didn't want to bring your face with you, I guess. Oh, look at that. Tem back from college. Cool leg. Tem learned many things. Learned to sell new item. Yeah. And we have the Temmie armor here. 20 defense makes battles too easy. It is, I think, technically the second best defensive item in the game, but the best defensive item you can get if you're doing anything other than the genocide route. And the price here is dependent on the number of times that you die. So we haven't died a whole lot, So this is very this really isn't that that cheap. But let me see what the actual prices are. So if you've died 0 times, that is 990. That is $9,999. If you've died once, it's 9,000, 2, 8,000, 3, 7,000. Um, so we've died about 10 times. Actually, we've died 11 times. So it's because we've died 11 times, it's 2,600 Gs. So we're definitely not going to be getting the Tem armor anytime soon. You have to die like 25 times in order for it to be like 750 Gs. So yeah. So we're uh we're gonna have to do some more grinding, but again, I'm not gonna subject you all to that. Uh but yeah. Um let's see. Let me open up my notes. Okay, so we're going to go back. Oh, well, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go to. Yeah, because we don't have any. Yeah, I didn't think so. Um, so we're not buying the Tem armor right now. We're going to go back to. Oops, wrong way. We're going to go to Snowden. We're going to buy some more healing items because they're really good items and they're cheaper than the stuff you can get in like Gerson's place or well, Gerson's place isn't too bad, but it is cheaper than what you can get at like the Glamburger and all that kind of stuff. Oh wait, no, this is where I need to go. Hello, we are going to go to Snowden. Thank you. Snowed in. I I scrolled through that too fast, but it wasn't the Beware the Man with who speaks in hands, so it's fine. Oh, you know what we did last time too? We we went to Sans and Papyrus's house and fought the Mew Mew doll. That's what we did. Because the Mew Mew doll was in here, and now there's nothing. This is a boss, a secret boss that is exclusive to consoles. So if you're playing on PC, you can't fight that boss. So let's just zip over here. We're gonna buy. I think we're gonna buy. How many slots do I got? We're going to buy a bicycle and a cinnamon bun. There we go. Yes. All right. Okay. Cool. 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 I'm also gonna stop at this inn because that gives us an extra. That gives us an extra. Hey, she gave my money back. I forgot she does that. That gives us an extra 10 HP, which I will gladly take. All right, back to Hotland, shall we? Yeah. Tra la la, tree li li, tree li li. Nice. All right. Come again sometime. Tra la la. Let's save. Yeah. Because we will be. Actually, there is one thing I want to show here. A couple things actually. We come across here. We come here. Mettaton really looked really cool in that dress. Sort of makes me feel like I could wear one too. Well, go for it, dude. We're just gonna come across here. There's just a couple of NPCs that I want to talk to that have pretty funny dialogue. Just to make our way across here. I I ended up buying a donut. I I didn't want to, but that girl, even though I told her no, she kept staring at me in this creepy way and licking her lips. Now I'm out of cash. Well, congratulations, dude. You just spent some money to save your life. One, because there's just inside of the like toward the entrance to Hotland. On the other side of the entrance, there is um another NPC we talked to. We've talked to this person. I was thirsty, so I came over from Waterfall to get a drink. There's tons of water in Waterfall. Why did you come here? Seems a little counterintuitive to enter like basically like a volcano type area to get a drink when you're coming from a place called Waterfall. I mean, look at all that water right there. This guy. Yo. Bah. Today's monsters don't appreciate what make puzzles great. Nowadays, puzzles are nothing more but lasers and moving rocks. Bah. There's no art in that actiony. Mindless schlock. It's just timing based dribble. Give me something that challenges the deepest reaches of my mind. You're young. You've still got hope. Here, try solving this block pushing puzzle. All right. What? What are you doing? You're pushing it all wrong. Bah, forget it. This generation really is hopeless. Bah, never mind. Oh man. All right. What do you say? We actually get a move on with the actual story. Oops. Actually, where's the nearest box again? Because I feel like I should explain this now. Now that I think about it. Ugh. Oh wait, no. I wanted to buy the empty gun first. That's right. And then we'll find a box, and then I will explain all of this. All right, buy the empty. Oh crap. Okay. No, leave. Cash for the empty gun. All right. We'll go open the core. And we'll do one more of those battles, and then we'll actually, what am I doing? Why don't I just take the elevator up to the top and then go in that one room? That'll be easier. Sorry, folks. We got to do this one more time. All right. Night, night. We haven't seen this attack in a minute. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh no, you gotta sleep one more time. There we go. Do one more. That only got us 70 Gs. Okay. You'll notice for the most part, if there's multiple enemies, their attacks do get dumbed down a little bit, just to give you a bit of a better chance. Like the attacks tend not to be as intense as they usually are. All right. Talk. Oh. Not die here, please. Thank you. Now we can go down to the bottom. We can buy that gun, and then we'll find a box, which I think we got to go back to. Might as well go back to Snowden because I want to get that extra HP back, and then I'll explain some things about these items that we've been picking up through the game. Buy the empty gun. Oh, I have too many. Okay. We will use the unicycle. There we go. All right. So now we're gonna go back to the Riverman, and we're going to go back to Snowden, find a box, take a nap, buy one more item, and then I will explain some things about these items that we have been picking up, and then we'll continue. Get out of the way. Thank you. Going to go to Snowden. And we're off. No cat boat this time, just a regular boat. Tra la la. What's inside an acorn? It's really just a mystery. That is a good question. What's inside an acorn? All the stuff that is required to build an oak tree, basically. Also, in case anybody was wondering where Sans is, he's not really anywhere. We won't see him for a bit. Okay, box. We're going to put the empty gun in the box. Okay, so we see here the toy knife, the bandage, the stick, the faded ribbon, manly bandana, ballet shoes, old tutu, cowboy hat, empty gun, and I believe we are equipped with Actually, do we have anything equipped? Yeah, we're equipped with the tough glove and the stained apron. So those items basically um, correspond with the different souls that have already been taken. So we'll see in a fight later on that there are 7 different colors of souls. There's red, who is basically the last human, which is us right now, right? Um, and that also kind of corresponds with the first human, whose name is Chara, and we'll find the worn dagger and the heart locket in Asgore's house, um, which are replaced with the real knife and the locket during the genocide route. Which again, I'll never see those items. But the stick and the bandage are correspond with us, our character here, um, and that's what we deal with now during the fight that's coming up. We'll have to deal with six other souls. We have the light blue, or cyan if you like, um, the light blue soul, um, which is corresponds with the toy knife and the faded ribbon. Um, so we'll see those there, right? Um, and we'll see during that fight. Uh, and I'm explaining this now. I'll explain it during the fight, but uh, we'll see that during the fight that's coming up much later, um, that attack is actually the attack that the soul hits us with is spinning knives. Um, and then we get healed with bandages, which is nice. But yeah, that's where the toy knife comes in. And of course, the faded ribbon is defensive, right? Um, then we have the orange soul, which corresponds with the uh, the tough glove, which we're wearing, and the manly bandana. Um, and basically, with that soul, when it attacks us with spinning gloves, and then we get healed with the thumbs up. So that's where the tough glove comes in. And I love that Toby did this, that he corresponds the items that these other fallen humans have dropped uh, with the final attacks that their souls hit us with in basically the final act of the game. Um, well, the neutral route, I should say. Then we have the blue soul, which is the ballet shoes and the old tutu, and the attack, of course, has ballet shoes. Um, and yeah, it's that's what that corresponds with. Also, there are traits that come along with these souls. So, like the light blue soul is patience, orange is bravery, blue is integrity, and of course, all of these also correspond with um, different effects. So, like the light blue attacks inflict damage if the soul is moving. The orange attacks if the soul stands still, and by that it means us. Uh, with the blue, gravity affects the soul, so like we'll jump and then the soul will like fall back to the bottom of the what's called the bullet board, like that little box that our soul is in. Now we have the purple soul, um, which is corresponds with the torn notebook and the cloudy glasses, which we haven't bought, but you get those from Gerson. We don't have those in our inventory at all because I don't have enough space. But because the torn notebook, uh, it attacks with books with negative words and heals with positive words. And the soul's movement is restricted to horizontal purple lines, right? Just like we saw with um, the fight with Muppet, right? Then we have the green soul, which is the burnt pan, which again we don't have, and the stained apron, which we're wearing, right? And it's shield mode, which is the attack is like uh, in the final battle, the attack is with frying pans and fire, and is healed with fried eggs, which is okay with me because I love fried eggs. um, and basically, what that does is the effect in battle too, as we've seen with the fight with Undyne. The green attacks heal the protagonist and progresses the battle. And also when standing still, it shields from Undyne's spears, right? Um, and then and the purple trait is perseverance, green is kindness, and then we got yellow, which is justice. The yellow soul is the empty gun and the cowboy hat. Um, and we saw the yellow heart come in with the fight with Metaton. Um, so hitting a soul, hitting an enemy with soul bullets, toggles movement, like Metaton's legs, um, and it can also be used to destroy objects, and it shoots bullets upwards. And in pairing with that, the empty gun, uh, during the final battle, the yellow soul attacks with the loaded gun and heals with four petal flowers. So yeah, so these all correspond with the fallen humans, um, that we don't get to see, but we do get to see the room with their souls later on. Um, but I thought I'd just take a moment to explain all that. And I just realized I'm not going to have enough G's to. Ugh, right. Okay. We'll go get in one more battle, and then. Can we get in a battle here? I don't think so. But we get to hear this music again, and I love this music. This is actually the first song from Undertale that I ever heard. Are any of these rooms gonna have? Usually, if there's a room with an NPC in it, there's not gonna be a battle in there. Oh, hey. Us teams live self-sufficiently off the fat of the land. Oh, and the box lunches my parents bring us every day. Oh, actually, you know where there are battles? I don't know why I'm coming all the way back here. There are enemies over here. It's just wasting everyone's time. All right, let's come back over here. Oh, right. Oh, hey. I haven't talked to you before. Everyone's wearing hats. Should I branch to a different item? Ice jorts. Doesn't have the same ring to it. It does not. Thankfully, you don't have to do that puzzle again. Here, we can come down here. There'll be a battle down here. Probably. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we got Thames in the walls. Well, what do you have to say? I've heard that there's local tradition based off of my own suffering. Yeah, not great. Okay, maybe we all live in the woods, so no one can tell us what to do. But now everyone ignores us. I don't want freedom if it means no one's going to pay attention to me. You know what? Maybe we'll just do this without having the extra HP because I don't feel like going all the way back to Hotland, fighting one battle, coming all the way back just to get 10 extra HP. We'll just have to rough it. That lady over there's been going for a walk for a while now, but she hasn't moved an inch from where she's standing. Well, I haven't either, but I don't want her to notice me over here. Huh? Yes, I'm taking my bunny for a walk. It's just a very slow one. Do you still say the same thing? What if I ran for mayor? I don't think I would do a good job, and I hate responsibility. But I love politics, so it might be a perfect match. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's actually get on with it. La la la. It's a game you can play with a dog. Asking for a friend. Again, sometime. Tra la la. So because we, what's the highest defensive item in the game other than get in the door? Thank you. Right, floor 3. Okay. I think in terms of what we're gonna have to do. Oh crap. Actually, maybe there'll be a box up here. No, I don't want to talk to you. Actually, do you have new dialogue? Maybe I do want to talk to you. You do not. Okay. Still in use, huh? Okay. Maybe there'll be a box up here where I can like change out items and whatnot. Because we're finally gonna get to the final part of the game here. All right. Off we go. Things are getting a little ominous. We just hear the hum. This is the hallway in which Alphys told us that we're gonna have to kill Asgore if we want to go home. Even this elevator has like a lower pitch to it. And it's very long. And here we have a city area where everything is like gray. It's an elevator where we can get back down. And up we go. A lot of people say that this is the best music in the game, and while I disagree, it's not. Where everyone says that this their favorite song in the game. Well, I disagree. I have a different favorite. It is very good and very fitting. We have a house that's basically identical. A long time ago, a human fell into the ruins. Injured by its fall, the human called out for help. Took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. White fur stuck in the drain. Fridge is full of unopened containers of snails. It's a note. Howdy, help yourself to anything you want. The stovetop is very clean. Someone must have used fire magic instead. Full of crumpled up recipes for butterscotch pie. So this is very much like Toriel's house. Golden flower. Asriel, the king's son, heard the human's call. He brought the human back to the castle. It's a great reading chair, but it doesn't seem like anyone uses it. Coals are still warm. Photo albums, scrapbooks, books on how to make tea, gardening tools. Heart-shaped locket inside the box. Will you take it? I will. I am carrying too much. God bless it. Okay. I guess we'll drop 2 cinnamon buns. I will take the worn dagger. I will drop another cinnamon bun. I will take it. And we're going to equip these. These are the items, like I said, from the first human that fell, Chara. Item. Worn dagger. We're going to use that. We're equipping it. And item. The heart locket. There we go. Actually, look at anything in here. What a comfortable bed. If you laid down here, you might not ever get up. A lot of striped shirts in here. Twin-size bed. It's a family photograph. Everyone is smiling. So this is would have been the first humans in Asriel's room, because they shared a room. Room under renovations. Over time, Asriel and the human became like siblings. The king and queen treated the human child as their own. The underground was full of hope. It's a trophy. #1 nose muzzle champs, 98. There's a closed drawer. There are robes, button-up shirts, and a pink hand-knit sweater that says Mr. Dad Guy. It's a bureau. There's a Santa Claus outfit inside. It's a king-size bed. Macaroni Art of a Flower for King Dad. It's Asgore's journal. All the current page says is, nice day today. The ink is still almost wet. Just a chair. Despite everything, it's still you. Okay. Let's venture downstairs. Old calendar from the end of 21X. A date is circled on it. Possibly the date that the human fell. Then, one day, the human became very ill. The sick human had only one request, to see the flowers from their village. But there was nothing we could do. The next day, the human died. Asriel, racked with grief, absorbed the human soul. He transformed into a being with incredible power. With the human soul, Asriel crossed through the barrier. He carried the human's body into the sunset, back to the village of the humans. Asriel reached the center of the village. There, he found a bed of golden flowers. He carried the human onto it. Suddenly, screams rang out. The villagers saw Asriel holding the human's body. They thought that he had killed her, killed the child. The humans attacked him with everything they had. He was struck with blow after blow. Azrael had the power to destroy them all. But Azrael did not fight back. Clutching the human, Azrael smiled and then walked away. Wounded, Azrael stumbled home. He entered the castle and collapsed. His dust spread across the garden. The kingdom fell into despair. The king and queen had lost 2 children in one night. The humans had once again taken everything from us. The king decided it was time to end our suffering. Every human who falls down here must die. With enough souls, we can shatter the barrier forever. It's not long now. King Asgore will save us. King Asgore will let us go. King Asgore will give us hope. King Asgore will save us all. You should be smiling too. Aren't you excited? Aren't you happy? You're going to be free. Oh, that just brings you there. Okay. Now, this room that's down at the bottom here, there is one thing that I have to just make sure that I don't screw up. Okay. So basically the key here is to not save after. So we can save here. Ooh. Pretty similar to the beginning of the game. So you finally made it. The end of your journey is at hand. In a few moments, you will meet the king. Together, you will determine the future of this world. That's then. Now, you will be judged. You will be judged for your every action. You will be judged for every XP you've earned. EXP you've earned. What's EXP? It's an acronym. It stands for execution points, a way of quantifying the pain you've inflicted on others. When you kill someone, your EXP increases. When you have enough EXP, your love increases. Love, too, is an acronym. It stands for level of violence, a way of measuring someone's capacity to hurt. The more you kill, the easier it becomes to distance yourself. The more you distance yourself, the less you will hurt. The more easily you can bring yourself to hurt others. This is a very slowed down version of the Undertale theme. But you never gained any love. Of course, that doesn't mean you're completely innocent or naive. Just that you kept a certain tenderness in your heart. No matter the struggles or hardships you faced, you strive to do the right thing. You refused to hurt anyone. Even when you ran away, you did it with a smile. You never gained love, but you gained love. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Now, You're about to face the greatest challenge of your entire journey. Your actions here will determine the fate of your entire world. If you refuse to fight, Asgore will take your soul and destroy humanity. But if you kill Asgore and go home, monsters will remain trapped underground. What will you do? Well, if I were you, I would have thrown in the towel by now. But you didn't get this far by giving up, did you? That's right. You have something called determination. So as long as you hold on, so as long as you do what's in your heart, I believe you can do the right thing. All right. We're all counting on you, kid. Good luck. So, we're going to do something a little odd here. We're actually going to come here. Oh, and we're going to reload the game. We got to do this 3 times. It takes away having to do this takes away from the gravitas of the situation a little, but it's worth it for what I want to talk about. So we're just going to scroll through this really fast. I also love how clever it is to use EXP and love like that. Oh, the look on your face. You've already heard my spiel, haven't you? I suspected something like this. You're always acting like you know what's going to happen. Like you've seen it all before. So, I have a request for you. I kind of have a secret code word that only I know. So if I know someone tells it to me, they'll have to be a time traveler. Crazy, right? Anyway, here it is. Whisper, whisper. I'm counting on you to come back here and tell me that. See you later. All right. So that's the key that we did this right. So again, very important. You don't save. You just reload. But what a clever way to like reimagine everyone's ideas about experience points, and because you see love and you're like, oh, if you play the game normally, you kill someone and your love goes up. It's like, oh, okay, that should be fine. But no, no. Execution points and level of violence. It's what a great twist. Like I didn't I didn't see that coming when I first saw it, because I kind of, it was kind of spoiled for me, but I didn't see that coming at all. Even even with the spoiler that I was given, I was like, oh, that's really interesting. So you finally made it, huh? Do you have something to say to me? What? A code word? Can you speak a little louder? Did you just say I'm a stupid doodoo butt? Wow, I can't believe you would say that. Not only is that completely infantile, but it's also my secret code word. That, however, isn't good enough. What you need is the secret code word. It's only for people that know the secret code word. Anyway, here it is. Whimsper, Whimsper. I'm counting on you to come back here and tell me that. See you later. So yeah, we gotta do this one more time. I'm glad they made this part entertaining though. Like very fitting for Sans's general demeanor. So you finally made it. Huh? Do you have something to say to me? What? A code word? Can you speak a little louder? Did you just say I'm the legendary fart master? Wow. That's really childish. Why would you think that was a secret code word? Whoever told you that is a dirty liar. I don't have a secret code word. However, I do have a secret triple secret code word, which you just said. So I guess you're qualified. Here's the key to my room. It's time. You learned the truth. When you looked, the key was already on your keychain. All right, so we are not, in fact, going to go meet Asgore. We're going to backtrack. After all of that gravitas, after all of that importance, after all that explaining, we're going to go all the way back to Sans and Papyrus's house. Oop. No, go in. Thank you. So now we start the long road back. Thankfully, it doesn't take too long with fun skips like that. And away we go. Left floor 1, please. Oop. There we go. Here for a ride? Yes, we're going to Snowden. And we're off. Tra la la. Beware of the man who came from the other world. Interesting. Interesting. Now, the only way to get this key is um if you absolutely refuse to gain any sort of EXP. Like you can't even like kill one thing and then like you won't be able to get this key. It's only if you have 0 EXP at all. Um Now, if you do the neutral route where you killed someone, come back and do it again without killing anybody, then you can get this key. So, unlock the door and enter. And it's just dark in here. It's just a void. That's ominous. Oh. Oh. Ha. Hey, Sans, have you seen my... Oh, hello. You're Sans. Wait a second. Why were you using a treadmill in the dark? Is Sans pranking you across time and space? I hate it when he does that. How immature can you get? Also, have you seen my action figures? Wait, I know where to look. In my collection. Yeah. Sometimes I'm a genius. All the time. It's a treadmill. There's a message attached. The truth is that you got owned, nerd. Is Sans' dirty sock pile scandalous? Inside the drawer is a silver key, which I think is a reference to an H.P. Lovecraft story. I'm pretty sure. You put it on your keychain. It's a lamp. Turn it on. Yeah. There's no light bulb. A flashlight is stuck inside the bulb socket. Turn it on. Yeah. The flashlight is out of batteries. It's a thank you letter. It's addressed to Santa. It's an uncovered pillow. It's a worn mattress. The sheets are bunched up in a weird, creasy ball. It appears to be a self-sustaining tornado made of trash. It's so funny. All right. No. Clothes and trombones are shoved in haphazardly. All right, so basically that's all that's going on in this room. Um, but we got the silver key, which is what we really came for. Also, you can see like a plate of spaghetti in there. It's pretty funny. Um, what we're gonna do is we're actually going to go to the back of the house with this silver key. And we get that music that Sans was talking to us in the restaurant with. So this is Sans's workshop. Now, it may seem like there's not a whole lot here, but there's a strange machine behind the curtain. It seems to be broken. It's a slowed down version of that music that was playing in the hotel restaurant. Um, and we'll see there's 4 drawers here and blueprints. Blueprints, you can't read the symbols that they're written in. Or maybe it's just the handwriting. We'll get to that in a second. Looks like they relate to some kind of strange machine. Possibly the core. There's a photo album inside the drawer. There are photos of Sans with a lot of people you don't recognize. He looks happy. You look into the drawer, there's some kind of badge. Blue, oh, right. So you can't see what's in these other 2 drawers. But now, it says that the blueprints are being of a machine and there's unreadable symbols, which a lot of people, I mean, some people think that it might be Alphys's handwriting, but a lot of people, especially with the whole handwriting thing and symbols, is that it's written in wingdings, which a lot of people suppose is what the WD in Gaster stands for. Um, the royal scientist before Alphys, the one who fell into his creation, the one who fell into the core, um, and disappeared across time and space, which is alluded to with Sans, uh, when Papyrus was like, "Is Sans pranking you across time and space?" So now Sans isn't Gaster, but he seems to at least be able to teleport the same way that Gaster apparently can. I don't know. It's all very weird, but um now what's gonna happen later um is another photo is gonna show up in here after we fight the final battle, which we'll come back all the way back here and look at that photo, and I'll talk about it then. But another photo is gonna show up because we just have the photo here where Sans is amongst a bunch of people that look happy, right? Um, Now the badge, I'm not quite sure what the badge is about. Um, that I'm not too sure about. I got to do some more research. But a lot of people think that these blueprints are written in wingdings, and so the basically we have like Sans and Papyrus, right? Sans, you've noticed all of his text is in Comic Sans, right? Papyrus, all of his text is in Papyrus. W.D. Gaster, all of his, supposedly there's a couple of like hidden inaccessible rooms that you can unlock and debug, um, where there's text written in wingdings, and I'll cover that like later on, like when we get to a certain area in the latter part of the True Pacifist route. um, but basically Sans and Papyrus are named after fonts. W.D. Gaster, a lot of people think it's wingding, and then the G that's part of Gaster is the end of wingding, right? And then Aster, which is another type of font. So wingding and Aster, and that's what comprises W.D. Gaster's name. Um, which is where I was hoping that at some point during this playthrough, the Riverman would say the tra la la, beware the man who speaks in hands, you know, because Gaster is sort of seen as this like kind of behind the scenes like entity. Uh, but I just wanted to show off this workshop because it's all part of the mystery, right? It's all kind of weird. Um, and I love that this is here. Um, but after the final battle, we will come back here and there will be another photo and I'll talk about it further. But in the meantime, we're actually coming to the end. Um, so we're not going to get to see Asgore, but I'm just going to do one more swap with the boxes, and then we'll call it a stream. So we're just going to come back over here. Oh, I don't have any room to put this stuff in. Okay. So we will just save instead. And there we go. This is where we'll be. Well, I may do some grinding to get some more gold, but this is where we're leaving off for today. So not the most exciting episode of the game, but an important one nonetheless. So let me come back here and thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, not the most exciting episode of Undertale, but we got some deep lore. We got some ideas of what happened when the first child, Chara, fell, befriended Asriel, who is Toriel and Asgore's son. They became the best of friends, and then Chara got sick and died, and in his grief, Asriel returned the body to a garden full of the flowers that Chara liked. Humans got scared, thinking that Asriel had killed the human, killed Chara, and then the humans in turn killed Asriel, and in their grief, it seems that Toriel and Asgore basically split up, and here we are now. We are the 7th human to fall since Asgore decreed that every single human that falls afterwards will die. And he seems to be true to his word so far. So we'll uncover what all this means next time we play this, which will be next Sunday. Might be at 11:30 a.m. again, but might be 10 a.m. Depending on just how our schedules break down. But yeah, thank you again, everybody, for coming in. Very lore heavy, very story heavy, very travel heavy episode of Undertale, but I hope you all enjoyed. Let's see if anyone's doing anything right now. I doubt it because it's a Sunday morning, but maybe there'll be someone we can raid out to. But let me just check Twitch real quick, see if anybody's doing anything. And I don't really have anybody doing anything. No one's really on. So we'll just call it there. We won't raid out to anybody. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Fantastic rest of your weekend. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, we'll be working on this painting again that's in front of me right here. The one with the stripes and the faces. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. And hopefully you can join us for that. And if not, hopefully we'll see you during some point of the week. Because Wednesday, we're going to be going back to finally playing the post game of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on the GameCube. Thursday will be more art, and then Sunday we'll be back here, and we will finally face off against Asgore and see what all this true pacifism is all about. So we will see you then, everybody. And until then, take it easy.